Do-Rag Wisdom here, folks, and welcome to Y2K 18.02.12. Happy birthday to Abraham Lincoln, probably one of the greatest presidents we ever had, bar none. 267 days left to the mid-year elections, and believe me, folks, I'm planning on being there as early as possible. I ain't playing around. It's going to be... I mean, I'm in my late 60s and counting these days down. My life is going fast as it is. And I hate keeping track of each day like this because it just means that's less day I have to live. But then again, if Trump is going to win again, why would I want to live? This is Do-Rag Wisdom's Great Conspiracy Theory Broadcast. Oh, yes. I'm filled with conspiracy theories. I mean, I always loved the paranoid thriller, and I've always been proudly paranoid. So these are my own conspiracy theories. I believe that the GOP of this era represents every evil that politics can create. They want to destroy our federal government, send us into uncertainty, totalitarianism, poverty, and death. Because these policies these GOPers want, bring, no regulations for business, it's going to kill us. It's going to poison us. It saddens me, the hundreds and thousands of children that are going to be poisoned by toxic wells, Superfund sites, the oil, the pollution that this GOP wants. They want to keep us as stupid, as sick as possible, to only use us and abuse us for their earnings, for their money, for their greed, and when we're done, no health care, no social security, no safety net, no union, you're done. I believe that Jimmy Dore is a GOP Trump operative. Look, we live in a democratic republic, and I wish we had a multi-party system, and I wish that the Democratic Party wasn't run by corporatist bastards, but that's the only way we have to get in, take it over, and make it work for us. Too many people are watching reality television and not being involved. You got to get out there, run for something, and I hear that many people now, young people, women, are now running, and there's a leftist contingent in the Democratic Party now that's going to have to be contended with. Great. Meanwhile, we have Jimmy Dore, who encourages people not to vote. Don't vote. Remember the last election? Don't vote. A fascist totalitarian traitor is running against a corporatist slimeball, but I believe that the traitor is the one I don't want to vote for, and I was right, because look what he's doing to our country. And Jimmy said he's not going to really accomplish. Well, I didn't take his advice. I voted for the corporatist Clinton. I'm sorry I had to do that, but I'm not sorry that ultimately I'm not the one today that is making of my country the garbage, the shithole that it is under Trump. Jimmy, again, thank you. As much as I respect you and always will thank you for spitting in Alex Jones' face. I subscribe to you. I've subscribed to the Young Turks, $10 a month. Proud to do it. But when you're wrong, Jimmy. I believe that Trump and his GOP of this era, because he wouldn't get away with this shit under Teddy Roosevelt, believe me, is turning our government into a low-life TV reality show in a time when everything, as usually is, life and death. He's leaving us exposed. He's hollowing out all our agencies, our environmental agencies. It's a joke. He's turned our interior over to a creep, our education over to a creep, our environment over to a creep, our treasury to a creep. Every possible thing that this creep can do, he is creeping me out, and he's creeping us all in this era of life and death. And he hollowed out our State Department. Yeah, the State Department. So that the only choice we have is to go to war. Because as far as I'm concerned, and again, this is one of my conspiracy theories, the GOP, totalitarians, the Koch brothers, the corporations want us to be at war for the rest of our days and forever. As in 1984, the slogan of INGSOC, war is peace. Freedom is slavery, and then ignorance is strength. This is what these creeps want. It's a big conspiracy theory. I believe that what we are experiencing as a nation is now worse than what was depicted in Dr. Strangelove. And that one, spoiler alert, folks, spoiler alert. I'm about to say how the movie ends. Concluded with worldwide destruction. I believe that religious extremists are trying to relieve us of our democratic republic. Think The Handmaid's Tale, but at least 1,000 times worse. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. I will never let a religious extremist or religious totalitarian country take over my life. I will resist. I will fight and die rather than be under the thumb of religious extremism. Bastards, hypocrites, all. Because they support child molesters like Roy Moore and wife abusers like this guy Porter. And that other creep that was fired. They should cut their nuts off. I believe that Putin has designs on our country, and Trump is helping him. And that he's trying to cover it up. He's trying to obstruct justice. Watch the news recently, all the people that are gone now. This creep wants to take our Justice Department, our FBI, and our CIA and turn it into his own private secret police. Gestapo, KGB, and the rest of the secret police, the thought police, whatever you want to call it. We have a separation of powers, and we have a Justice Department, FBI is supposed to be separate in its investigations from the president. Well, he could hire and fire, but they have to investigate whether he likes it or not. It is not his own private secret police. People that work in this government for him owe loyalty to the United States of America, not to him. But I believe that Putin has designs in our country and that Trump is helping him. He is obstructing justice. I will not allow myself to be deluded by reality TV. I see what's happening. And what's happening is a nightmare. Conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory. I believe that we are being made stupid by reality TV programming. Honestly. Think about it. Look at the crap that they put on TV. I mean, I wouldn't eliminate it. I don't believe in censorship or denying people their right to enjoy whatever stupid stuff they want, but I just want you to know it's brain rot. It's absolute brain rot. And finally, I believe that Trump will eventually want all of us, and I'm serious about this, conspiracy theory, except for his 35%, to be without our Second Amendment rights. That's right. After all, there is no Second Amendment rights in Russia.